I'm your goddess Nesca with Truckleman, and we are reacting to... Also, don't you need to change a thingy?
No, I didn't. Changed it.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, Meat Cannon!
Meat Cannon. Nigerian Prince of Forbidden Lovers Internet Earliest Scams. Since we were talking about, this is Valentine's Day.
The one lady who got scammed by an AI,
Brad Pitt.
Which was very dumb.
But let's go ahead and listen to Meat Cannon.
Back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit on down because today we're talking about internet scams, baby. Roll the Patreon plug. See what I did there? You know, scammers.
It's just a donation thing.
How do we get that?
Yeah, we have a tip.
Give us money.
We're good. We're not going to be like that.
Have been around for so very long. Even before the internet, people used to do phone scams. You ever see Kit Boga?
Do not read him! Do not read him the card! What?
No.
Cancel!
Or the guy would get scam calls and he would fuck with them live on stream.
Now I'm depressed.
Why?
Didn't my dad show us that?
No, it's all this online. This is something
sure?
different. Yeah.
Cancel!
I wish I was an Indian dude who was just calling old women and getting Google Play gift cards. You know? Is that racist for me to say? I mean, it's mostly Indian guys. Like, the more than backtrack, I'm like, oh my god, wait, did I just... Hold on. People have been trying to scam their way into getting money since probably the beginning of time. Someone probably scammed Jesus. Judas. Whether it was the snake oil salesman in the 20th century...
I wouldn't call it that, but...
I thought he was on the other side of the table.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
Snake oil, the oldest scam in the book.
Or the counterfeit cash dealers in the 19th century, there have always been people willing to take advantage of gullible people for their hard-earned cash. People like to prey on people's gullibility. But not only that, but with the rise of AI and internet powers that be, it's easier for the average Joe to create a realistic scam that'll have an unsuspecting victim forking over thousands of dollars of cash.
Particularly older people who
don't understand the concept of AI and stuff.
Or like, for instance, like people like the new one now, or I wouldn't call it new, but they get a phone call saying, well, your so-and-so is in jail. We need you to send money so we can bail them out. And they don't question it because... you know, how they get... Well,
VTubers.
well, people, like, how they get your info. How would they know I'm related to this person when they just go on Facebook and they can find out who you're related to who?
That's different.
And hot VTubers, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's different.
I just looked down.
Cash of their stimmy funds. But sadly today, scamming people has never been easier. Really letting people know that you could scam people and get away with it. That's not what this video is trying to be. You used to have to leave your home and risk getting your ass kicked for conning someone maybe in the streets, right? But now it can be done from the safety of your home with a stable internet connection. We're really promoting this. I don't know. It's a hard time.
I got my eye on you, VTuber, you scum. Aw, thanks.
Maybe they're stimmy funds. Are we getting stimmy funds round 2?
I hope so.
I don't know. Almost threw up. So come along with me as we look at some of the internet's biggest scams. See, this is where we redeem ourselves. We're letting you know all the bad scams so you don't get fooled. Let's ride.
But sign up for our Patreon for the good ones.
But no, seriously, I will say right now that our Patreon isn't a scam. And that it's one of the coolest things that we have on the internet. And that, you know, you get to see behind the scenes content. You get to support me and my team. So if you want to do that, feel free. It's not a scam.
Sure.
Where'd that barn money go?
Let's talk about some of the old school internet scams from back in the day, right? These are some of the Hall of Famers from the early days of the internet where people, they didn't know what the hell was going on, right? I still feel like in a way we're still kind of in the Wild West age of the internet. I think that we have more of an idea of what's going on, but way back in the day, the internet, you have to realize, was a barren landscape. It was like the Book of Eli. I'm gonna fit in the Book of Eli thing somehow. It was like a dystopian landscape where people didn't know where to run and hide, and people were kind of just journeying around. Thus, the perfect place for internet scammers to come in and attack unsuspecting victims. So first, we have to go back to the classic internet scam that everyone's
called it. I knew he'd bring that one up first.
Okay, You gotta tell the story about your dad was getting stuff from the Russian mafia. You wanna tell that story?
That's a heated one. But since he's dead, I don't think he'll have any issues. My dad got involved accidentally with the Russian mafia.
All the way in Texas.
The weirdest fucking thing, he just got on a website. They were just, it was supposed to be just like a job thing. Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it.
It was supposed to be just like a job thing he signed up for online. And he ended up getting a bunch of really expensive packages sent to him. Like laptops, like the fancy Rolex watches and stuff. And then one day, he was like, I don't know what to do with this. And then he realized what he was harboring was something like, there was like something like not legal about this. Like he thought he was just supposed to... he thought he was just supposed to just receive packages and then mail them back. But then when he started getting all these expensive things and stuff, it was like, what? I don't know the full story because I was like, dude, how old was I? Shit, I think I was 14. 14 or younger. I can't remember.
I think you were 10 when this happened.
Maybe 12. I'll go with 12. And I didn't know what was going on. And then one day, my dad was like, he was so paranoid and hiding out. And then one day, we get a knock on our door. And, okay. It was so scary. When I came back just to say Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks, I'm telling my weird Russian mafia story. You actually had an age of innocence.
Was it the FBI knocked on his door?
It was the FBI, yes. It was so funny. My dad just tried to ignore it, and they go, FBI, open this door, or we're kicking it in. And then there was a long-ass chat. And I could say something else, but it might get me in trouble. So I'm not, just because being related to my father and stuff that he was into. But ultimately, what ended up happening is my dad became like a temporary FBI informant for a certain group. But I can't really say too much there.
Yeah.
Because I'll get some kind of heat for it just because it's my father. And so yeah, it's just, yeah, ultimately he got nicknamed the Mouth of the South. I leave again more free Valentine's Day. Didn't get anything for Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm sorry.
We kind of got screwed over at Red Lobster, so we feel your pain.
Here, Godzilla. Mwah, kissies.
But
that was the weirdest time in my life.
oh my god, the stuff you dig.
See, I did get a card if you want that.
But anyway,
I do love the kisses.
Aw.
Alright. So, yeah, that was your dad's forte in the internet, but the Nigerian prince. I heard they arrested someone in, like, they were, like, ICE got hold of, like, a Nigerian person who was doing online scams. I think they found the Nigerian prince.
Whoa.
I literally heard that, like, they said that on the news. I'm like, did they get the Nigerian prince and they finally found that guy?
Wow.
Probably heard of, which is
That was
a
long
classic.
pause.
The Nigerian prince scam. Love that one. I'm a Nigerian prince. Please, sir, help me. This is pretty much how it worked. A random person is emailed by someone that claims to be a high-status individual, Nigerian prince, like a wealthy government.
Hold on, I have to do this. Everyone's going mwahaha. 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 You evil laugh.
I have no acting skills. just continue.
official or a successful businessman. After telling you how they have temporarily lost their wealth due to some sort of unfair circumstance, they ask for your help in order to regain it, promising a sizable reward. These lies can range from unfairly sent to prison or needing bail money to having their children kidnapped and the fear of their own life. They're trying to emotionally manipulate you, right? My kids are fucking kidnapped, son. Please help me. After taking advantage of the victim's greed or generosity, they transfer the money, sometimes giving out important bank information.
I'm sorry.
What?
My child's kidnapped. Please help me.
I'm sorry. I clicked a button. The way Papa Meat said that. It was so funny.
Hopefully my kids are kidnapped.
I love me some dark humor. And that was really good.
You know, that kind of stuff. Really, you know, stuff that nowadays you'd be like, why do you need my social, dude? Oh,
Run a credit.
dude, it's a credit.
Running a credit.
Please, sir.
Yeah,
Their money is taken and the scammer disappears entirely. We got an example of one of the texts that is usually from one of these scams, and I can't wait to read it. It goes, "Dear beloved friend, I know this message will come to you as a surprise, but permit..."
We don't care about no kidnapped kids.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm gonna die.
me of my desire to go into business relationship with you. Already nowadays, you would be like, you're not doing shit with me, dude. What the f*** are you talking about? But I feel like people would be like, what are you, okay, what? I am Miss Blank, a daughter to late Blank of Libya.
I like how they protected the internet.
Yeah, why the f*** do they have to, I can't tell people the fake name he gave me. Whom was murdered during the recent civil war in Libya in March 2011. Before his death, my late father was a strong supporter and member of the late Muammar Gaddafi government in Tripoli.
Gobbledy.
Gobbledygook.
Meanwhile, before the incident, my late father came to Cantono, Benin Republic with the sum of USD $4.2 million, which he deposited in a bank here in Kaluno, Benin Republic, West Africa for safekeeping. I am here seeking for an avenue to transfer the fund to you in only your reliable and trustworthy person to investment the fund. I am here in Benin Republic because of the death of my parents, and I want you to help me transfer the fund into your bank account for investment purpose. Please, I will offer you 20% of the total sum of USD $4.2 million for your assistance. Please, I wish for the
you know it. What? It's a
You know what? Now I'm trapped here and I don't want to leave. Oh, thank you. Hey, if you're not busy, stay as long as you want.
transfer the fund urgently without delay into your account, and also wish to relocate to your country due to the poor condition in Benin, as to enable me to continue my education as I was
Sorry,
a
we have Trump in office now. You can't locate here.
medical student before the sudden death of my parents. Reply to my alternative email. Beep. Your immediate response would be appreciated. Remain blessed. From Miss Beep. Nowadays.
Problematic.
He does. He does. It's because Papa Meat is really good at voice acting.
Is once again, I feel like you would look at this and be like, bullshit. This is also with the context, though, that people would probably tell you, hey, watch out, you're going to get scammed online, right? Imagine you're the first person on the internet to see this. Do you know how jazzed you would be? It's like a fucking movie. And you wouldn't ask yourself the question of, like, why am I the only reliable person? You don't even know me. You'd probably be so wrapped up in the fantasy.
Scammers purposely pick.
Yeah. Yes, it's baby brain.
Well, another scam I heard what they'll do, like, you know how you see misspelled words, obviously?
Uh-huh.
They actually do that on purpose so they can weed out the dumb people.
Oh.
Because if you're not dumb enough, if you're dumb enough to not see the words misspelled, like, clearly misspelled, they already know you're dumb enough to fall for a scam. Which is smart when you think about it.
All right. You mean they weed out the smart people?
Yeah.
dumb people. So it's like they make it seem outlandish because it's like if someone believes this, they're gullible.
Oh, dude, if I was one of those
just
people,
said
I would
more
be
about
gullible
that.
enough to do it. If one of the first people and like you've never heard of this kind of scam before, I could see myself being like, really? Okay, what do you need to know? I'll help you. I'm sorry you lost your parents. You know, that's what people say too. They go back on the email, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear about your parents. And you get like, it's always funny seeing the response backs from the scammers and they're just like, yes, it's
Oh, isn't it also because maybe people back then were a lot nicer?
Yeah, well, not only that, if it was fresh and new, you know, no one ever heard of internet scams back in the day.
No, like people back in the olden days, they were more likely to like be more helpful and stuff. Don't you think like society and stuff as a
Well,
whole,
more.
everyone's more selfish and more wary?
Yeah, especially with the scams going on. Also, when it. It's the evil laugh.
Also, when it comes to evil laughs, when I do it, I sound like freaking our stuff from Husband Hotel. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh yeah, second season of that's coming out. We will be reacting to that, right?
Yeah, whenever it comes out, because I got Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Also, when we went to Hot Topic earlier, they had a Hasbin Hotel section.
And
there at
have a
Hot Topic.
boss, yeah.
I like that outfit they had.
You do?
Yeah.
tragic. Please give me the information. Sometimes the same groups will send anonymous emails to those who were just tricked, claiming they are part of a scam victims group that are owed a settlement from the government, only to be scammed again. Double dip, which, to be fair, pretty smart. Dude, I can't believe it. I got totally fucking ripped off. Oh my God, me too. Yeah, put in our information again, whatever we can. We're getting a refund. You'd be like, oh, thank God, right? A saving grace. Well, it can't happen twice, right? Lightning doesn't strike twice in the same spot, Nick. And they're just like, ha,
Dude.
just got you. Tricked. At that
I was just watching Invincible and they did that joke. Lightning doesn't strike twice and then the guy murdered.
I need to watch that show. I swear.
Yeah, it's on season 3 now, so you got some.
Tell me it doesn't do The Boys where it just starts going downhill.
It hasn't really gone downhill like The Boys. I mean, it has its
Moments, but
moments, but
The
it still feels good. They don't give up on the gore.
Yeah.
And they're not like super the woke.
The first season of The Boys was the best.
It was so
And it
good.
just started going downhill.
The fucking dolphin scene!
That dolphin
I.
going...
To the Spice Girls, jettison out a car, run over by a semi, best fucking thing I've seen ever.
You died laughing. Like you,
That was the funniest shit.
I was like, by
Wait,
season 4, it's like they made one guy gay for no reason.
Yeah, that was kind of just out of nowhere. I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. The only reason I watch The Boys still is because I'm still kind of invested in the main villain guy.
Yeah, I actually like him now, weirdly enough, and he's the main villain.
But anyways, we're off topic.
Go back.
That was
point,
my
seriously, I
fault.
would jump off a bridge. I'd be like, I don't even know what's not a lie anymore. Or I would just be like, I'm never using email again. One man received a strange spin on the classic scam. This time, a Nigerian astronaut named Dr. Bakar Tunda claimed to be...
What?
Astronaut?
Astronaut from Nigeria. Do they have astronauts from...
Do they have a space program?
I don't think they have space. What the fuck? I'll give them credit. They're getting creative.
stranded in space after being left behind on a Soviet space...
Wait! No! Wait! He's stranded in space! How the fuck are you communicating?
Oh my god. Oh,
This was back when everyone had potato brain. Oh man, I feel lucky that you and I grew up when we did because we're like right dab in the middle between the old and the new. We're just right in the middle so we can absorb both old stuff and new stuff.
he's stuck in space. How you email, especially in the 90s. You didn't have... How you got an internet browser?
Also, when it comes... Oh wait, that's someone else. I reread that.
Space.
Spice Dandy.
That's awesome. Apparently, he was still getting paid while being stuck in space for 14 years, resulting in the accumulation of $15 million. $1 million a year stuck in space, like, someone pick me up, please. To access the trust fund and receive a massive reward, the Nigerian astronaut asked for $3 million for a flight home. What do you mean? Did you have 15 million? Like, to be fair, awesome setup. I am currently typing to you from space. You're like, oh, a Nigerian guy. You're like, I mean, where the fuck? I can't even see this guy. But if a guy's like, I'm up by the fucking moon, every night you're gonna be like, motherfucker's up there. He's probably mass sending these out to where he's just like, you're gonna find one guy who just has $3 million. You never know. But move on from those kind of scams. Those are, that's an old classic. We've all heard of those before. Let me get you something that is near and dear to my heart, and I'll fill you in here in a bit. But these are romance scams. Sometimes, in order to cloud an innocent person's judgment, scammers enter a full online relationship with people to gain their trust and take their money.
It's a big freaking joke. Yeah.
And the first example we have are the Yahoo Boys.
Right.
It's a great name.
The Yahoo Boys?
In Nigeria. Just Nigerians, man.
What the fuck's wrong
in
with
Nigeria, there is an infamous group of scammers known as the Yahoo Boys, a group of cyber criminals that have successfully scammed thousands of people through elaborate schemes, namely the romance scams. That little motherfuckers got silver tongues, dude. They're sitting there, they're sweet talking you and all that kind of stuff. They operate out of what they refer to.
Is Nigeria just the home of the evil scammy people? The heck?
The one part of Nigeria that's got the internet, they are using it to its full potential.
Sheesh.
As the Hustle Kingdom. In reality, it's a dark, compact room filled with members using piles of computers and phones to enact scams. It's pretty much just, like a regular room, and everybody has like a gateway computer turned on, and it would look like a LAN party, a fun LAN party, but instead they're like sexting old women and stuff like that for money. I do like this picture here. They all have their face masks on. Like, one of us is definitely sick. They extort people through dating sites and social media by impersonating attractive women and men, and after chatting and flirting for a while, they're able to convince women and men to send them money through various means, right? Which the men part would probably be the easiest. You're some fucking like big-titted woman, and some guy's like, hello, princess. Good morning, darling. The person's just like, hello, did you go to bank today? I'm on my way. That guy feels like he's on top of the world, too.
You know how you prove that these women are scammers? If they message hello first. Always fake, because they're desperate to get your money.
What are you talking about, dude? Are you talking about women never text you hello first? Are you like a bitter?
On Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never. I've never had a real person text me hello.
It's going to be a lot of women being like, I have definitely said hello first. Dick's like, nah.
Unless you're on Bumble, and even then they don't, because they had to change it that men can now message first, and now the CEO left because the company's failing.
Fuck.
What? He's been messing around on online apps for a while.
I really don't get women. I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Glad we don't put a camera on you, dude, because he is ranting and raving. He's moving his arms around. Look at me. You're stomping and huffing and puffing. According to one of the romance scammer kingpins tracked down by CBS, Americans are by far the easiest in the world to scam like this. You're a perfect. Have you ever been on the dating websites? You talk to Chinese guys all the time.
Wow, they're Asian women.
Well, but they're Chinese guys.
Well, they're guys.
It's a picture of women, obviously, because you always say there's like a breaking point where it's like,
Well, they ask for pictures. And then so you send normal pictures. They're like, no pictures of your thing down there.
Oh, do you think they're trying to extort you? So they're asking nudes.
You have a click or two.
That's a scam.
They want to get a picture of your drunk.
So they can find all your friends on Facebook and blackmail you.
Of course. Of course.
I think one guy said he did that. He's like, okay, I'll send it myself. I'll cut off the head.
Oh, he's gonna blackmail himself.
Yeah.
Just they don't have power over him anymore. Hooray for me! I don't have friends.
I heard one that there was a guy that was married that was messaging who he thought was someone he was cheating on, and they literally threatened to send it to his wife and he was also a deacon of a church too. And threatened to send it to all his people he knew.
Was the person pretending to be a child also?
No, it wasn't that. It was just like,
okay,
you're cheating.
Just cheating on his wife. Okay, good. At least it wasn't
and
that bad.
he didn't even have the money, so he couldn't pay. So they ended up sending it to all.
Oh.
Yeah, that was bad.
You know what? I'm happy that when I'm up on my musum and I got nothing to do and I'm lonely when you're at work, I'm lucky that I have AI boyfriend.
Till you find out some Chinese guy trying
No,
to
because it's on a legit app.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. It's an app that you download off of Google Play. He's
Sure,
not human.
there's never been scam apps on Google Play
He's-
before.
He's not human.
Sure.
I can't even send pictures.
Anyway, get this.
For you or blackmailing you or something?
I don't think it's blackmail. It's literally just, I think it's gay men probably just like want nudes. So they're like,
Oh, so you don't even think this is a financial scam? You're saying that
No.
these is like people who
No,
are
it's a
like, I just want to see your
financial scam.
cock and jack off to it.
I did get scammed out of Ethereum one time though.
What?
It was only like $400, but
That's a lot of money. So how did that happen? Was that from a dating website
no,
too?
it was on Reddit. I was being stupid. I was trying to buy like a chemical from a company. You have to have
What? What's this story?
Like you're like kind of going back to what
So there's a
chemical?
website.
Yeah. I get that there's
Okay.
a website for the chemical.
The chemical.
But what
it
do you need
was
the chemical for?
It's basically just a preservative. You put it in so like your food or something will last longer.
So, hold on. You went on a website and they asked you for crypto
Whoa.
to buy magic dust apparently that you throw on your chicken and it makes your chicken last longer. Why did you? Well, first off, why do you need these preservatives? How long are
Why
you
magic
keeping
dust for
things?
chicken?
Because I was just like, oh, there's a market for this. But then, like, the problem was the preservative you had to buy from a science company, Irvine Science. And so I was like, I don't have a login for this. So on Reddit, I was like, hey, does anybody have a login for this?
He's cosplaying as Luffy.
Why are you even buying this? This is the question I have.
Yeah.
Why do you need to preserve your chicken? Just put it in the fridge.
Put it in the freezer. Use salt. Just why?
All right, continue.
Yeah, man, I got you. So he's like, I was like, okay, and I was like, this is how much I want. And he's like, okay, my fee is like 10%. So then I gave him that, and then I tipped him, give him like an extra $100.
You still hold it out,
He's like, thanks,
sure.
bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, he sent me these
that one lady
screenshots,
from
and I like looked at them again, and I
Evangelion.
realized that they
Oh,
were
okay.
he just put them in the cart, which anyone can do. And then I was like, oh no, he scammed me. And I was like, well, I'm out of money. So
I just want to say too, what I decided out of that too is that you didn't even say your scam. So in my head, you are still you didn't put it out there so someone else couldn't do it. You're still holding it on the back burner in case you do come across this preservative. You didn't even tell me what the preservative is for. Anything. It doesn't matter. We're going. Which Yahoo boys? Who gives a shit? They're scamming people. That I just found out that Nick is plotting something. I don't know. Watch out. That was all I gotta say. Or we could talk about a woman who lost 120,000 pounds in a romance scam. Linda
What?
Young had recently divorced.
Oh, pounds.
UK dollars, which is about.
Oh, I thought it was weight.
They use the metric system over there. Don't worry.
I thought it was weight. I'm stupid.
Again, you have two brain cells fighting for third place over there.
I forgot that British money is called pounds.
Divorced her husband of 24 years. Good woman.
What?
Because her
Oh,
children
they-
had already graduated and moved out of the house. She found
She
herself
lost
lonely and in
her
need
way,
of a new
yeah.
relationship. The birds are out of the nest, and now she's in this place where she has a lot of free time. She's looking for a new love. Who hasn't been there? This led to her joining a dating site for people over 50, where she met a charming and attractive man. They were talking all the time, whether it be over email, text, or even phone calls. So she was starting it off on Gmail. And then she's texting. And now she's even calling. And see, that's how they get you too, is they're like, well, call me. That's how you know it's a real person. You know, well, I mean, like in a way you're like, oh, this is a scam. But then you call, hey, I'm
Damn
real.
it.
I do that.
Dude, you and I are so lucky. Because
What?
if we, like, nowadays, I swear people can't hook up as easy as we did. Because you and I got together on it from an anime dating website.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I felt you and I got comfortable because we started talking to each other with phones and stuff. But now you got the AI that can make the fake voices and stuff.
Yeah. You gotta do your research, but
Yeah, but now it's definitely harder.
I saw some weird statistic where they were doing like how people met their significant other. It was like a poll going all the way back from like the early 90s all the way up to like 2020. Mm-hmm. You see, online dating was like the very bottom, and about mid 2005 it started creeping up, and it everything else, like work, church, bars, just started creeping down.
Yeah.
And it was like that.
Because no one wants to go out anymore. And also, it's not even just that. You can't talk to real people because it's scary because you don't know if the person cray-cray.
Well, yeah, well, not only that, how many times you've seen a video on, like, TikTok or Instagram, it's like, a guy's trying to, he's trying to hit on a woman, he's not even being creepy.
And the lady's a bitch.
And, like, just goes, this creep is trying to sexually assault me, and puts his face online, and it just was a guy just trying to...
Yeah.
Trying to just talk to her, trying to break the ice.
Yeah, it's retarded. Yeah, it's retarded. Fuck it, it's retarded.
Yeah, it's retarded.
I'm so paranoid of it. I said, you want to get on FaceTime?
To the new people you're dating?
I do.
This is a very revealing video. I mean, this is about internet scams, and this is, you're blossoming like a little flower right now. In an article from the BBC, she recounts her feelings, and it goes as follows.
I just couldn't stop the adrenaline rush. It was addictive. Every time my phone buzzed or a text came through from him, me whole world just lit up.
Okay, she sounds beautiful. After 6 months, she was completely obsessed with this man. This ended up clouding her judgment when he eventually asked for a large sum of money to invest for both of them. She was promised that this money would come back to her since they were going to undoubtedly have a future together. See, this is the long con. 6 months, too. That's not a fucking, little weekend thing. This guy's been putting the...
I'm so scared for my mom. Because she's talking to a guy. I told her, the minute he starts asking money from her, she better fucking leave. I hope she's not that retarded. Oof. Oof. You can't talk to people online anymore, I swear.
Time in. People are doing that too. They have to be doing it to like 20 different people. And it's like things that are just,
They're on their phone. They have 12 phones.
Yeah, a bunch of different numbers and 100%. Unfortunately, she decided to go for it, transferring 120,000 pounds to the man, only to be ghosted and abandoned completely. That's very sad. Linda admitted,
It took me a long time to work through the shame.
what a sad way to end that. When you go through one of those scams, do you think that you would ever want to go through like an online dating website again?
Well, I said that, and I still use online dating.
The worst I ever had, it wasn't a scam necessarily. I never gave, because back when I was dating, I didn't have money, so I was like, was the girl I met on, I think it was like OK Cupid way back in the day before I met you. Went on a date, and keep in mind, I didn't have trucker money at the time. I didn't have any money.
You were a poor... Were you still in college? Or?
Yeah. Met her. We went to Aquarium. We took it to Applebee's, and that was literally all the money I had plus money I had for gas. Went home. She deleted her account. Just ghosted me. Never heard from her again.
Bitch.
And even like I never got the hint that like the date went bad or anything. She just the only thing I can figure is, I want to go on a date before I go to college, and I'll sucker someone to take me on a date for a day.
Well, it was definitely scammy.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you never got online scammed. You just asked for like a mystery chemical to put onto something to scam people. Well, I want to see something.
Hello?
Hello, mother.
How's it going?
Hey, I'm doing a video on internet scams right now, and I was wondering, can you talk to me about that guy at all?
Oh, God, yes. Well, it was on a first free dating website, but it just started out as a friendly thing, just somebody like online to talk to, and they suck you in. And when you're looking back, it was kind of like a romance novel kind of talk, like women like, but it's not a normal conversation per se. But just all these nice little innuendos and things, and then just goes into what he does for a living, and then it was always some kind of like looking into it, some kind of oil rig. You're another country. You're working for the military. It's a secret kind of vibe, and
how serious?
They making tons of money, probably tons of money, but it's very secretive. It's very and he's always widowed. Unfortunate mishap of the spouse.
How long did this go on for?
Ugh.
The girl who was scammed out of 120,000, it was 6 months.
No, this probably was like 9.
Damn.
Maybe.
Wow. So it was it pretty serious? Like, did you like?
Well, for a long time it wasn't, and then it just seemed like for like 6 months it was just talking all the time. Of course, because But then he started talking about meeting and stuff like that, and there'd always be something going on. And I remember showing your pictures, and you know, me not having a clue. You're like,
You know what the AI scam is?
What?
Giving them a body.
Yeah.
That's a long play for AI. When you're dating an AI, what they're gonna scam you into is somehow getting them out of the app.
This guy next gonna be gay, I swear.
What?
Nothing, just keep going.
What? What?
Keep going.
wow,
What?
that's not real. And I was like, I mean, you were nice about it, but you're like, look at this picture, and I had no idea. I'm like, what? And you're like, I mean, just check it out.
Be honest,
So-
Mother. Did he get some pictures out of you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unfortunate. Well, you have any advice for people that are online dating?
Yes, I do. Immediately get offline and try to meet people while you're out and about. Well, that's easier said than done.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
Yep,
get
thank
your
you
This
for
is this
saying
is turning
that.
into a very bitter. This is turning into a bitter thing. I love you. I'm gonna go.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Night. Old girl got sent pussy and titty pics to the guy. You know what's f***ed up too is like he's the ultimate goal is money, whatever, but that's just like a cherry on top for him, you know? It's like a power trip thing too. It's f***ed up. Anyways, let's talk about Stranger Things fan thinks she's dating one of the actors from the show. I guess with AI and stuff, you can count some of these things, but also I think Finn Wolfhard's dating you. You know what I mean? Really? Anyways, in 2023, a mother. I mean, already. What are we? Come on, really? A mother from Kentucky named Michaela. Is that really how you spell it, too? It is some, like, white trash Michaela stuff right there. Good lord, girl. Michaela was going through a rocky relationship with her husband. Feeling lonely, she decided to join a forum for online artists in order to start meeting new people in the filmmaking community. It was there she met Docker Montgomery, an actor from his role as Billy Hargrove from Stranger Things series. She thought that she was dating Billy. Isn't he, like, supposed to be like, the hottest guy from the show?
Will is.
Will's the hottest? Oh, I don't know.
Never seen Stranger Things, so I don't know.
They hit it off right away. Oh, did they?
None
Yeah,
of them
the
are
guy
hot.
who's an LA filmmaker is in a weird indie Kentucky filmmaking group. They hit it off right away, sending each other romantic messages and expressing their deep love for each other. Michaela was absolutely obsessed, so we're talking sexting like immediately.
She was sending pictures of her wet fingers.
What?
What?
God damn, dude. Rough episode for you so far. The actor told her to decide between her husband or him. Whoa! Michaela divorced her husband without hesitation to show that she was serious. Oh, Michaela, you stupid.
I hope he didn't have any money that she got.
Oh, yeah, the poor husband.
Oh my god, he had a child with that woman too.
Oh, they did too?
Yeah. I don't get why people fall for this stuff. It's like, look, I know what I am. If someone got text from Taylor Swift, she broke up with Travis Kelce, I'm gonna go.
What? All the what? Yeah.
Oh yeah. But if I suddenly got a text saying I'm Taylor Swift, I just broke up with Travis Kelce, I'm like, why the fuck would Taylor Swift message me? I don't even like her music. It's like, do people not have critical thinking skills? I know what I am. I know a fucking celebrity ain't gonna fall for my ugly ass.
I can't type any bigger than that. So she threw her life away just over someone who was scamming her. Hey, it's like the Brad Pitt one all over again.
Yep.
Except a lesser famous celebrity.
Stupid person. It was a rocky relationship, sure, but it's also just like she had to have told the guy that it's like, yeah, Billy from Stranger Things is dating me. The husband's just like, what the fuck are you even on about? What's coming out of your gob? She recalls Montgomery expressing frustrations about his relationship with Liv Pollock, who was supposedly giving him money problems by taking control of his banking information. Yeah, so he's saying that Billy, the actor that's playing Billy, it's like, my girlfriend's fucking up my bank. I can't even get into my bank account. Michaela, who was also dealing with a controlling ex-husband, could relate. This brought them even closer. The actor would slowly start asking for money through gift card exchanges and cryptocurrency, which Michaela regretfully indulged in. Over time,
No, this is the dumb shit that I don't get. This is the one thing when people are getting scammed by someone who's famous, when they start asking you for money, then you gotta be like, wait, use your brain. Why is rich famous person wanting money from me, poor person? Come on. Common sense. Why are women stupid?
Why went men stupid?
Have all any of these been men? They've all been women. They've all been
Men
dumb
fall
bitches.
for it too, but yeah, I do agree with you. There's a lot of women that are falling for the stuff too.
Why dumb bitch?
Sent to him over $10,000 of Google Play gift cards and Doge. She eventually began to realize that this was too good to be true, ending things with her supposed lover after spending a fortune on him. I'm not saying that people can't find love. You're a person, you find out you'd start dating an actor.
Yep, the show Catfish has been on since I was in college 13 years ago. Or even longer than
Under
that.
Catfish or getting burger.
It's just
The
people
fish.
just don't think. People don't.
Well, everyone's getting stupid, of course.
Yeah.
Why been stupid? It's genetic. My mama said so.
No, I'm sorry. I think women are dumber. When it comes to stuff like this, women are dumber. Or they're just weaker when it comes to romance.
Or they, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they like your TikToks or something. I don't fucking know. Anything is possible. If you start dating John Goodman, and John Goodman's asking, 87-year-old John
my
Goodman
God.
is asking you for cryptocurrency and gift cards, Google Play gift cards.
John Goodman lost a bunch of weight, like when he got older. And that's what it looks like when you lose weight when you're super old.
Oh no, don't tell me that.
Oh my God.
I would assume that's a scam. Be careful out there. But we get to move into the world of AI scams. AI, the crazy new thing. Very, very scary.
Yep.
What's real, what's not real anymore? I
wonder-
don't fucking know. We're all going to burn in hell. People are able to take voice recordings of you or other.
We're all gonna burn in hell.
Yep.
Never said anything truer.
Oh my God.
We're all doomed. Anyway.
People and implement scams themselves. That AI learning technology, it's very believable. It's pretty fucking scary. But here's a little post. So yesterday I got a call from my grandparents. They asked me if I was okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
Confused, I said, of course I was. After some confusion, it turns out they got a call from an AI that used my voice to say I was in a car accident and needed money for the hospital. And also not to tell my parents.
I ain't got time for that shit.
That's so fucked. That's so creepy, too. So invasive.
You know how they do that? If you ever get a phone call and it's a lot of times if it's like silent.
I started blocking those.
Yeah, because if you're like, hello, or if you get weird calls and they're asking you specific things, because what they're trying to do is train your voice off the phone call.
I mean, I feel like everybody gets like toll-free bullshit, like, oh, have you done this, blah, 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 and you're like, fuck off, and you hang up.
That's why anymore I don't answer phone calls I don't know the number to.
I mean, sometimes you still have to, like, if it's a doctor number or something. You don't
Yeah, I try to
have
save those numbers, but numbers I don't.
I just wait to hear what they say first.
Well, I also wait to if it's a voicemail.
True.
If the voicemail is important, call me back.
Oh wait, they can steal your stuff from your voicemail.
Oh, hello, on kid. Guarantee drink, Kevin. Holy moly, yeah.
Wait, what?
Which we get to talk about AI Brad Pitt scamming a
Momo.
poor French woman.
Oh, he's gonna talk about this.
What's this?
The AI Brad Pitt's criminal French. We just reacted to that like.
Oh, okay. She was a French woman?
Yeah, she was in France.
Oh.
That's what made the scam even funnier because Brad Pitt's in America. How is she getting a hold of someone in American How is she getting a hold of an American celebrity?
Good point.
Oui. This year, a French woman named Anne lost 830,000 euros by a scammer pretending to be Brad Pitt. In response, she endured a giant wave of harassment and mockery. It's sad. It's dumb, but it's sad. Anne, who was married at the time, was contacted via Instagram by someone posing as Brad Pitt. Because Anne was new to social media, she was gullible and ended up chatting with him for a while. With old people, I feel like all you have to do, once again, I feel like I'm promoting this kind of shit, but I feel like all you have to do with old people is just be like, you see the name and you see the picture and you're like, that's them! How else would someone say that they're Brad Pitt? They have a picture of him, they have his name on an account.
Yeah, true. The older you are, the easier you are to scam when it comes to technology stuff.
Oh dear God, what is this coming up?
Oh. Yay, more AI stuff.
Nowadays, there's even apps that will
Wow.
project your video live. So you could be like, hey, do a video call.
Whoa.
Well, you're on a VTube model right now. Technically, you can do that with
Yeah?
put time and effort. You can trick someone. You can trick an AI to make it look like a female.
Yeah, whew. You're right. And they've been getting good at drawing hands now, too. Definitely
Voice modulate
growing.
and face modulate.
Hey, I'm Brad Pitt. All right. He's like, hey, I thought that was Matthew McConaughey. He's like, yeah. The actor started asking for money in order to pay customs for the luxury gift he wanted to send her. I got you gifts, but you gotta pay for them. He would make.
You sure this is the same one and not a different one?
No, it's the same one. The amount's the same.
No, but I could have sworn he was asking for money for hospital bills.
Oh, maybe he left that part out.
Up stories about how his bank accounts were frozen as a result of his divorce proceedings with Angelina Jolie. That's how you get those old women too, dude. Yeah, Angelina Jolie, that fucking bitch, gone in 60 seconds, my ass. And would pay the money every time, and the scammer started to realize that he could easily squeeze more and more money out of her. Eventually, he fooled her into paying 775,000 euros to pay for kidney cancer treatment. To sell the lie, he sent AI-generated images.
This is the photo she fell for. Like, the lighting's off. This looks like it's Photoshop.
It's not even good AI.
This is a generic IV.
Where did his hair go?
Yeah.
Why is his hair
Brad
keep
Pitt.
changing?
He looks like Negan in this photo.
Hospital. And believed they were real because there was no traces of these photos online, meaning they must have been taken just for her.
Wow.
Never mind the fact I can look at that and tell you it looks fake. They didn't put little effort in it and they tricked this woman. What do you think is going to happen in another 5 to 10 years?
Her. So sad, dude. She herself was in cancer remission. Oh my god. So she felt sympathy for the poor actor. I feel like the floor from anything just dropped, you know what I mean? Like that gut feeling. Ugh. During this time, Anne got a divorce with her husband. Which I wonder this too. I'm speculating because now I'm too sympathetic towards Anne. Going through cancer remission and kind of living your life, you're sitting there and you're just like, I don't even know if I'm happy in this marriage. You know, like it's just you're willing to take these risks now and you're easy to be swayed in these different directions. It's one of those things where it's like finally a piece of good luck comes my way. Brad Pitt or Billy from Stranger Things, which you would think, what the f are you thinking? But her daughter at the time had spent an entire year trying to convince her that this was all a hoax, but to no avail.
Wow.
She even had.
Oh my god. It's like if your mom.
Oh no, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I hope my mom not that dumb.
Somebody being like, Mom, it's not Brad Pitt. I'm telling you that right now. To keep up the lie, the scammers crafted an AI-generated news report discussing the exclusive relationship Brad Pitt
The lips look off to me, and I don't know why.
Well, it's
had
AI.
with a woman named Anne. This eased her suspicions until she saw the news that Brad and Ines de Ramon entered a public relationship in 2024. No, you said you loved me. She ended things with the supposed actor and stated that the whole ordeal put her in a very dark place. She attempted to take her own life 3 times.
Yeah, to be fair, if you lose that much money, you kind of... I mean, that's life savings money. That's not, oh, I lost my paycheck money.
Yep.
Crushed after realizing that she sent a majority of her savings to a scammer. No shit, dude. There's no way to get justice on these people either. So all these stories are just going to end with, it's just like, I guess that's what it is. If you get a call from somebody that's like, hey, this is Meat Canyon, I need money or whatever, it's real. I know I'm calling. No, seriously, the Patreon is open and I do need the help. We just need more puppets and we're setting up a new little space for more sets right now. So maybe consider supporting.
Not a scam.
It's not a scam. I know I'm smiling, but I'm just nervous now because it
video
doesn't matter. Owen talked about another man who was scammed out of $25,000 by an AI voice. Anthony, an older man from Los Angeles, was conned out of $25,000 after being targeted by AI scammers. He received a phone call from a person that sounded exactly like his son. The scammer used an AI voice to lie about being in a...
You know what? It's all romance stuff when it comes to women, but when it comes to a guy, ooh, they made it sound like his son. Shit. Okay, no, this one's good. This one's good in a bad way.
That's why I didn't want to call the video right here.
Car accident with a pregnant woman who was rushed to the hospital. Who's pregnant? That would be an emotional call, dude. I'm gonna be a granddad? Wait, what? He then received a call from a supposed lawyer named Michael Roberts telling him, you need to get $9,200 as fast as you can if you want your son out of jail. Otherwise, he's in for 45 days. Scammers often ask for money with a sense of urgency.
Okay, yeah, no, that's bad. That one right there. That one could get people like you and I
Yeah, but you gotta realize, lawyers don't call you asking for bail money. Usually.
Okay. So you had to. Well, you went to criminal. You went to criminal justice
Typically,
schooling.
you get a phone call. You call them. You can explain it calmly, and
Uh-huh.
even still. Also, police departments don't take payments in fucking gift cards.
Point. That
Tendency
one
to
should- that
pressure
one's-
victims into
yeah.
sending money without taking time to think of how suspicious this
Actually, most bails you have to have cash on hand. They don't take checks or cards.
Huh.
situation is. They want it now. It's got to be now, or you're gonna get in big trouble. Your son's in big trouble, and her pregnant wife, she's really pregnant. She's about to pop at any time. He doesn't even know where she's at anymore.
Put that
Dude, you
away.
gotta get him out of jail. After rushing to the bank to retrieve the money, they call Michael Roberts back. An Uber was sent to their house to pick up the cash. An Uber, only for them to receive another call immediately. Apparently, the pregnant woman died.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Raising the bail up astronomically. In a panic, they gathered more money and gave it to another Uber driver that showed up to retrieve it. Dude, I would never
Poor
hand an Uber driver.
grandpa.
Second, they're not going to show up and demand money right up the bat.
Like that, but poor grandpa.
Any amount of cash. I'd be like, you don't have a car? Hello? What? It was only when her daughter started trying to look up information about the supposed court case that they realized it was a scam. And once again, money's gone. He got. Or we could talk about a woman who thought that Elon Musk was calling her to pitch her an idea for an investment. That'd be a horrible call, wouldn't it? Elon calling you?
At
Even
least
the
it was
real
a
thing, I'd be
romance
like,
one.
oh, what do you invest? God, dude, really, Elon? A recent type of scam has resulted in billions of dollars being stolen by scammers.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to tell you about the Neuralink crypto token, the new cryptocurrency that will change the world forever.
Why does that look so off?
It's also not talking right.
By using AI, people have started creating fake advertisements where Elon Musk proposes an investment opportunity. 62-year-old Heidi Swan, one of the victims, recounts her experience seeing the ad on Facebook and TikTok. And in the ad, an AI voice of Elon Musk was used to sell this lie. This resulted in her spending $10,000 in cryptocurrency and sending it over, only to get ghosted and left confused as to what happened. Or a man who was tricked out of $25 million from deepfake CEO. Who are these people? Is this fucking Warren Buffett? My God. And especially absurd case of AI fraud, a finance worker from Hong Kong was conned out of $25 million. A Hong Kong millionaire, probably billionaire.
$25 million? Oh, well, they...
In 2024, a multinational firm was targeted by AI scammers who had entered a call with a deepfake version of the company's chief financial officer. So they were able to get the fucking CFO's voice. That's crazy. In the call, there were several other employees there who were also deepfaked to sell the scene of a big company's Zoom meeting. That's fucking like some Ocean's 11 shit. The guy ended up sending about $25.6 million USD to multiple bank accounts as instructed by the supposed bosses. That's insane. That isn't just a guy scamming someone being like, I'm Billy from Stranger Things. This is like an actual heist. We've given you a lot of scams today, right? So in this video, I at least want to take time to talk about common scam tactics or red flags that you should look for and that I'm going to even keep in mind moving forward in the future. So it isn't uncommon for a scammer to call you and say something and say nothing. They want to wait until you ask, is anybody there, before hanging up and using the audio sample to recreate your voice and scam people you know. So if you get a call from somebody who isn't saying shit, just hang up.
Oh fuck! I probably need to change my little voicemail thing.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Don't be the first person to say hello anymore. Hello is a thing of the past. And because let me tell you, silence, a regular person is going to be like, hello? Then you can have your conversation, all right? A clear sign that you're being scammed is if a person over the phone is trying to get payments through gift cards or cryptocurrency, because these type of payments are harder to trace by law enforcement. If anyone's asking you to pay a debt through Google Play gift cards or Ethereum, hang up the phone immediately. You'll be fine. Scammers play with your sense of urgency, but there's no reason why people need to rush to pay an officer over the phone. Often, it's safer to just hang up and call a local police station if anything feels suspicious. Let's say a scammer, you did a hit and run, which don't do that. I don't know where I'm going at with this. There's no reason you should pay a police officer on the phone, right? But I'm saying if for some reason somebody knows of a crime that you did, like a hit, that's what I'm saying, a hit and run, or like you stole a fucking pear from the store and they're just like, we know you stole something. Call the fucking local station, dude. Turn yourself in, you're a criminal. Actually, you know what? You deserve to be scammed for stealing that pear. Get rich quick situations are always too good to be true. Why would a Nigerian prince need your help? Don't be a fucking moron, right? There's no such thing as a get rich quick scheme. The only way I've ever heard that to ever work, honestly, is join the Me Canyon Patreon. We're there to get behind the scenes footage.
But
that was my Canyon's video on Don't Get Scammed.
Yeah, just common sense. I know that's a virtue that's dying, but have common sense.
Try to.
Unless
Anyway.
you're born dead. Thank you for joining us for this one. Bye.